Hey guys, Engineer Wannabe here with your weekly reminder that Robert Jan Broer was the first person to invent Speedy Tuesday, hashtag Speedy Tuesday. I hope you guys remember that, as our friend is often willing to remind us. So, how are you guys doing? I
Good.
thought I'd try
Pretty
one of
good. Yeah.
Marcus's cold, what do you call those? Cold takes? Anyway.
Yeah.
Cold starts. uh, Good to see you, Torin and Paul, and everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Hope you all are doing well, having a good weekend.
Yeah.
Torin, how are things going? How's your weekend, and what's on your wrist?
Yeah, things are going okay. I just I was traveling back from Niagara visiting my parents, so I just mentioned to Sanjay it was a little dicey driving back, but
Yeah.
got back safely. There's only one big accident that I drove past, so it's
Oh,
not
really?
yeah, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, today I'm trying to coordinate my attire here. I got the new
Ah.
Seiko SPB 207, I think.
Yep. Yep.
It's it's the MM200, the green dial.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats on that pickup. It's a beautiful
Thanks.
watch. How are you doing, Paul?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. SBGB 245 today. On an
Nice.
Ooh,
shout out
what
to Chip
strap is that?
Orange. It's a Blue Shark FKM rubber crosshatch, they call it. So
That's
Okay.
they got
cool.
them. So FKM rubber fluoro is like the best right now. So a lot of companies sell them for up to like 60, $70, but you can find them on Amazon. They all come from the same place. Just different
Okay.
maybe hardware. But Blue Shark has really good ones, $34. I don't work for them.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah. Very cool. Um, on my wrist is Torrens' bigger brother, or a similarly sized brother. It's the SLA 055.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, on the Artem strap, as usual. Uh, yeah, but I'm not going to try and put that on because it's a bit dicey. Let me go into the chat and say hi to everyone here. We got Neff. Good to see you, sir. Some great answers here already for this little game that we're going to play. Neff says if he was a watch, he'd be an Orient 3-star because he's cheap, noisy, and very handsome indeed. Bruno, good to see you. He would be on time. That's a dad joke right there. That's a good one.
I appreciate it.
Peter, how's it going? He would be a vintage dress watch because he's old and fragile. Not too accurate. That's a good one. Come on, Peter. Oh man, you guys are killing it. Hey Joey, good to see you. James Duffy's here.
Joe.
How's it going? Chaz is here. You would be Panerai. It's kind of square, very chunky, but great loom. They got that going for me. All the carrots you eat, Chaz. They're the
Yeah.
orange carrots. Uh, Wolfie, good to see you. Undertuned Watch
Wolfgang.
Collector, he's here as well. If I were a wristwatch, probably wouldn't be very good. um, let's see. Bill K is here as well. Good to see you. Meznine is here as well. How's it going? I don't think I missed anyone yet. So we got Sam and we got Darren here joining us as well. Good to see you, Darren. Pale Horse, how's it going? Cowboy YQG, good to see you. Hey, Clayton's here as well. Good to see you, sir.
Clayton.
And the other Clayton, Clayton 2.0, Easy Clayton. Good to see you. Danny Castine is here as well. Hey, Miguel's here. Good to see you, Miguel. Hope you're doing well. Oh man, I've been meaning to um, like share joining links, and I keep forgetting. Ah, it's bad. um, all right, let's see. Brownie's here as well. We got Tennessee Mike as well. Oh, thanks, Miguel. That's very kind of you to say. You keep up the great work as well. Miguel keeps cranking it up notches. I know I don't comment much, but I do watch your videos, or I listen to them, and I do catch up when I can on TV when I'm home. But yeah, keep up the great work, guys. Miguel, sorry. Ken Spear, good to see you as well. Joey's wearing the Explorer too, just for Paul.
I do love that watch. I'm really happy you bought that watch again.
All right. Okay, so let's let's get started with our topic for the day, which is basically a bit of a game we thought we'd play. It's if we were a wristwatch, what would we be? So could be anything. We have a couple of criteria. Basically, we're gonna have three categories: less than 500 US dollars, between 1,000 and 2,500 US dollars, and between 3,000 and 5,000 dollars. I don't know if you guys got time to prepare. I know it was short notice, but I've got my answers. Hopefully, you guys
Okay, cool.
can comment.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so criteria also includes has to be MSRP and US dollars. I think I already mentioned that. Was there anything else? They have to be modern, so current watches. Okay, so I'll go first in the less than $500 category. I'm just gonna say hi to Bobby, who I just saw.
Bobby.
Bobby, I did not pick any Grand Seikos. Ha. um, Clayton is wearing the Heslite Speedy. Cool. James Duffy is wearing that nice Nomos Metro. Gang Reserve. Gangrene. Always makes me think of gangrene. But I know it means Power Reserve, right? I'm pretty sure it means Power Reserve. Okay, so my first watch below $500. I'm just going to share a screen here. Is a G-Shock. So,
All right.
Let me pull it up here. The new StreamYard sharing system is really poor. Okay, I'm going to be a G-Shock Jelly, a DW5600 SKE. So the reason why I am going to be the Jelly is because I'm rather transparent. I don't hide anything really. Kind of transparent, and some would say I have a negative display. So
Fair enough.
I don't know. What were my thoughts? Yeah, I'm easy to read, and I'm disposable.
All right.
Wow.
I'm just messing, but yeah, this is the one I'd be because I couldn't think of anything better. But I am the G-Shock DW5600 SKE. Yeah. Do you guys have anything to say about that?
Cheap throwaway plastic. Good stuff, man.
Yeah. Hey, and I turn yellow.
That was good.
Negative display. Wow. Awesome.
All my displays are negative. So, all right. Just gonna jump in the chat. I guess you guys are enjoying that. Bruno is wearing his newly acquired Chase Durer Warhawk. I'm not sure. Not familiar
All right,
with
Chase
that.
Durer. Yeah. They were in a bunch of car magazines and a bunch of cool magazines in the 90s and early 2000s. I always saw them. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm going to look it up after this. Yeah.
Yeah. Bobby saying Paul isn't a tag heuer. He's leaving.
I'm trying to become one.
I know what his pick for like above 2,500 is going to be.
Yeah.
Chad saying Sanjay G-Shock worlds are colliding. Joey says I'm an Invicta on a gold leather strap. Unlikable, cheap, and I smell funny. That's really good.
And I really like cruises. Bunches.
That's good. Brownie was saying he enjoyed Bobby Legs' stream. Is Bobby Legs here? Did I miss him? Scoot. Oh, yes, he is here. Hey, Bobby. Good to see you. I have to catch up on that stream. I was at work today, so cost him money. He ended up checking out Fluco straps and bought one. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Good job. I've heard good things about Fluco.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have any picks for under $500? What would you be?
I don't know what I'd be, but I've got one.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I can make a description. Timex Giorgio Galli.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I think it's sharp. It's got a very clean dial. The case finishing looks pretty good. It's hollowed out on the side, so it's got a little bit of extra for them. It's expensive for the movement, but if I'm that watch, then I'm sharp on the outside and vapid hollow and on the inside.
Hollow on the side.
Hollow, yeah, sharp on the outside, hollow on the inside. There you go.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. I'm just looking this one up here. So Timex Giorgio Galli.
Yeah, it's a gray dial.
S1, is it?
That's a little ruby. Yeah,
This one here?
It. I can't put it on the screen because I'm on the other side. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So I think it's a Miyota, the 8000 series. So it's,
Yeah, that's the one they use on pretty much all their automatic.
Lowest common denominator for an automatic watch. Just enough to say you have an automatic watch, right?
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Good answer. And how much is this? Do you know?
$450 new.
Oh, wow.
So
whoa, I would not spend that kind of money on that.
Well, I won't tell you about a brand. I won't try to sell you on Grand Seiko then, Sanjay.
Yeah, go on.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know the finishing. I've never seen one.
Yeah. Kevin Hawthorne is here. Good to see you, sir, from Lake in Florida. Junior Johnson's here as well. How's it going? Peter C says, in a little noisy with that rotor wobble.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So when you get excited, you start to shake all over. All right. I'm sure, Torrin, you probably didn't get a chance to look anything up, did you?
Well, I thought of something off the
Okay,
cuff.
yeah.
I don't know if the current iteration MSRP is under 500 because I was going to say a Seiko Sumo because I'm huge and I need to lose weight. And I don't know. I perform well in low light situations.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, I think a lot of my videos and commentary are misaligned, just like the chaptering of a Seiko.
That's really good. And you're tall. So.
And I'm tall. Yeah, tall lug to lug, man. That lug to lug is no joke.
Yeah.
Man, I love that watch. It's just too big. Like, for my wrist, I shot.
I agree.
Voice.
Yeah. Is the MSRP really closer to 800 on that?
I think they're 800, 850. I want 750, 850. I want to say.
When they went up to the 6R35s, they shot up pretty sure.
Yeah, because I swore like the first or second gen Sumos were like $499 or less, right?
I think you're right. Yeah. Someone else might in the chat might be able to verify that for us. Mirror is 450. Mirror is actually 450. Seriously? What?
Is it?
Oh no!
Is it because it's a Hodinkee thing?
I thought it was like 280 or something, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think it's ugly.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a new one that's a 9000 series, 38 or 40 millimeter.
Yeah. And they did make the new 9051 quite a bit better than the 9015. I don't know, quite a bit better, but it's definitely a newer movement. I don't know if that's it.
Hey, BB, good to see you. Because I live in Hollywood, I'm a Parnas Daytona. Want to be A-lister on the outside with no self-respect. Oh, man.
That's good.
That's really good. We're like self-roasting, all of us.
Yeah.
That's good, though. It's good to laugh. Because we're all dead inside. Hey, Conspire. Oh wait, I already said hi. Sorry. Let's see. Sumos did go up in price, says Chaz. Oh, Wolfgang says it was 180. Now 450. That makes sense. On eBay. Amin's here. Good to see you, Amin. Hope you're doing well. Sam says he likes the Sumo. Wish it had air coating. All right. Cool. So let's move on to our next pick. I'm gonna go with my $1,000 to $2,500 pick. Um, okay, I've got a couple of picks here. So I have a
Fair enough.
self-respecting pick, and a self-deprecating pick. Okay, so let's go with the self-respecting pick. I'm gonna be the Longines Master Collection Moon Phase.
Nice.
Basically, because I'm kind of plain. Um, I appear really nice from a distance, but when you get kind of close, you kind of get disappointed. no, that's maybe that's for the next one. But yeah, I'm kind of plain. I make things needlessly complicated because of the moon phase, which is completely useless. So I tend to make things really complicated that don't need to be complicated. And yeah, I like the color blue. So Longines Master Collection Moon Phase in blue. It is $2,350. My self-deprecating pick is a Sujas Tourbillon. So it's a tourbillon that Watchfinder.
The Seagull Tourbillon, right?
Yes, yeah, a Seagull Tourbillon. It was like $24.99, but now it's being sold for $650. So
Enticing.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, right?
Cheap luxury. Keep talking. I mean, the sales pitch is incredible.
I mean, where else can you get like 75% off?
For real. A gas station? I don't know.
Well, again, another aspect where from a distance, I look like an Along End Zona, right? But the closer you get, the more disappointed you can get. And again, needlessly complicated. The mother of all useless complication is a tourbillon. I pretend I'm accurate, but I'm not really. And once I get going, I can't stop. So I can be quick. So, but when you try to hack my seconds, I'll go crashing into a wall, which and blow up. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyway,
that's good, man.
Yeah,
that's some colorful description about a watch I definitely don't want. I think you're better than that, Sanjay. I really do.
Yeah, I know. Clayton, I know. Clayton said, "I thought this was self-respecting pick." I was trying to be self-respecting. How could I be self-respecting with the Longines? People kind of respect me a little bit. Like,
I'm sure they do.
I used to have a great heritage. Now,
yeah, you did. Yeah. We all did. A lot of us did. I really love that watch.
I used to run with the big boys, guys. Now, I'm just a bit above Tissot. Anyway, yeah, not very self-respecting. I don't really know how to be self-respecting. All right. How about you, Paul? Got another one?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah.
Shockingly, I think a Carrera 39.
Yeah.
Caliber 5, which is really an ETA Solita, is a very nice watch. Has some cachet.
Yeah.
It says that.
Wait, Carrera is under 2,500.
2,700, but they used to be. They were 2,500. We're gonna chew them.
Sure.
Because Joma Shop has them for 2,000, so that's what they really go for. And again, it's sharp on the outside, simple, and hollow on the inside. So yeah. But no, really, like my pick. I mean, I don't know how to say I would be, but like I really liked my Christopher Ward, and I know some people can't even stomach it, and that's fine. I get it, but like it's clever. It has a new system. It was designed for a purpose. It wasn't just like thrown together, like let's get a ceramic bezel and like a stainless steel case, and they really developed a crown that doesn't impede on my skin, and it's light, 45 grams, and the build quality is just. I never had a Christopher Ward. I saw the group on Facebook is awesome. Finally tried one and I was blown away. Like it really blew my expectations away. So I think it's contrarian, it's kind of hipster, it's low status, and it's clever. So there you go.
So which Chris Ward is this?
The C63 Elite titanium.
Elite Ti.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
So I really like this one.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yep.
So with the Carrera 39, you were basically you're telling us you got a plastic spacer on the inside.
Well, no, that's not confirmed. The internet
Okay.
loves to run with it. It might be Delrin, and I have researched that professional yo-yo players love Delrin properties over metal. So if it's machined Delrin, then it's a superior material for shock resistance,
It's a hard
for,
sale.
for longevity, for rust protection. So Tag Heuer does have 100 meters water resistance. I wouldn't be surprised. It's also the Aqua Racer is like 220 grams. So maybe there for lightweight savings, just like my Crystal Ward has a plastic spacer, which may be there for shock resistance and lightweight savings. But that hasn't been confirmed yet, so I don't know. I don't know about that yet.
Okay. Well, if we were to crack you open, would we be able to confirm?
Well, why would you do that, Sanjay? It's a beautiful watch. Yeah. It's just gorgeous. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd find because I would never do that to it. But yeah, man, it's I think a Elaborate SW2. It is it's a cheap movement and a very expensive watch. I think it's about as expensive as you can get for an Elaborate SW200, and I'm obviously okay with that. So
yeah, that makes sense.
You don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, I who am I to talk? With a 5K Seiko.
Then I got a third pick real quick. SVG 245. These ones, I think, if I'm going to say anything, like under $3,000, a 9F just is scorched earth policy if you can accept quartz. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Like next to that CW or these Tag Heuer Carreras or these Zins or all these ETA SW 200s I've ever had, these GS9Fs just are on. They're from the future, and they were set in a beautiful box, and they're incredible.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. But back to the Tag Heuer.
That didn't work.
I'm just joking. I'll jump into the chat here. Let's see. Chaz is saying that Sanjay's throwing Longines under the bus again. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Like it's kind of fun. Like especially when someone really cares about a brand. I kind of understand the way of the troll now,
embrace it. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's just better.
I stumbled upon the way of the troll accidentally that one day when Bobby innocently asked me about what I thought about the John Mayer G-Shock. And I stumbled on this way of the troll. And now, after enjoying the pleasures of trolling Colin, I can somewhat enjoy the pleasure of trolling Wolfgang and telling... I'm sorry.
Colin once made a comment that made me sell a watch, and I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
his takedowns are epic. It was just so good. You look at the watch in a totally different way.
Wow.
Like patio furniture. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What watch was it? Was it the OP?
It was a Norcade.
Oh, okay.
which is not a Tudor.
Yeah. Kanisi. Torin, you got a under 3K pick?
If I had to pick one, I think I would go with a Zin 556.
Okay.
And I think the rationale is I like to have things over-engineered. I'm very legible and kind of stand out, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
I do pretty well under pressure. They're pressure resistant. And the date is very subtle. And if you ask any of my dates, I'm a pretty subtle or low-key person.
Oh, man.
I did not see that coming. That was good. That was really good.
I did my last date. No, just...
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Woof. Okay.
Wolfgang says Paul also bought himself a very high-end headset. Seems to be proud of himself.
I am proud of myself. Thank you, Wolfgang.
KR Joy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're just kind of playing a silly game here, KR Joy. Hey, Reinhardt, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Clayton says, I love Torrent After Dark. Yeah. Okay. So, for my 5K, under 5K pick, it can be no other than the 5K Seiko.
Awesome.
My reasoning is that I have some very different values to other people. You know, some people care about accuracy. I don't care about accuracy. You know, I like to over or under promise and over deliver. You know, I'd say maybe I'm minus 10 plus 10 seconds a day, but then we'll come in at 2 seconds.
Nice.
You know, I care about how I look on the outside. You know, my case. I like to think of myself as unparalleled when it comes to my finishing. You know, nice iron shirt. What else? I'm like Torrin said. I'm always a little bit off. You know, something not quite right.
Even at 5K.
True.
Yeah.
Not gonna argue.
Yeah, just a little off. You know, I could be dead center on a lot of things, and then something goes a little squirrely on me. Yeah. What else? I think that covers it. Yeah, 5K. I'm the SLA 055, and I'm a little bit blue and a little bit fuzzy. So, there.
I get it. I think it's worth the $5,000. I get it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it. I'd spend 5K on me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure.
How about you, Torrin? Do you have a 5K pick?
I was just trying to think if I spent 5K on you, Sanjay, I couldn't fit you in my trunk on the way to my AD.
I'm pretty flexible. I bet you could fit me in the trunk.
Actually, yeah. You're pretty tall too, though. Like you're taller than I imagined before we met.
Yeah,
and that's a compliment. I mean,
yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I should have been able to work that into one of my watch picks. I look short from a distance, but no, I'm 6'1", so slightly above average height, I think. Yeah,
I thought we were the same height. I'm 6'3".
Oh,
so
yeah,
6'2". I split the baby.
All right,
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's the Canadian genes. Heritage.
Wait, centimeters or inches? I'm still on Texas time.
Well, feet and inches.
Feet and inches.
Feet and inches.
6'3".
Yeah.
I know. I'm just a joke.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You say it so seriously. Sometimes it's just.
It's like ginger ale. It's dry. Y'all Canadians are supposed to appreciate that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Don't diss my ginger ale.
I have a Tim. I am not, sir.
Oh yeah, there we go. Got the Timmys.
Yeah, I do.
MD Chaz has a good point. Ever brilliant steel. So,
Ooh.
I'm a little bright, a little shiny. I guess a little shiny, and I'm heavier than I look. Like 180 pounds. So
good to know if somebody tries to throw you. Thank you.
Yeah. Next time you try to throw me,
Yeah.
brace
Or
yourself.
stuff you in your trunk.
Yeah.
Check the specs.
Chaz likes the unparalleled finishing. Chaz joined our dream team club as well with his unparalleled finishing SLA 021, I think. Good job, Chaz. Congrats. Amin would say he's an Oris Caliber 400. Yeah. Bruce, good to see you. Why is being surprised that someone is taller than you thought a compliment, Torrin? It's kind of a compliment. Sorry, the gears were turning in my head.
So just real quick. So you got trolled for your $5,000 Seiko, but but nobody trolls the $3,500 Oris. I don't know.
Yeah, I bought that too.
I know. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who asked for a $3,500 Oris besides Oris. You know,
Which
ad
Oris is that?
wizards were just working overtime on that one.
That's
I'm
the
just kidding. I'm just
the
kidding.
Caliber 400.
Yeah.
Torrent.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
For us,
You
it would
showed
be-
me. You showed me why I don't want that watch, Sanjay.
Yeah. It's kind of like a fake it till you make it kind of thing going on right now. So everyone kind of knows about the quirk, and it just becomes normal, kind of like Seiko and their lack of care about accuracy. You know,
Or,
now
yeah,
people are just
QC.
like, oh, okay.
Let them regulate it themselves.
Yeah.
They have the internet. They know how to find out.
Yeah. Let me just Zaratsu this a bit more.
Yeah, it's like the 6R35. Like, this is the first 6R35 I've owned. It's
Oh,
picking
yeah.
up like 10, 11 seconds a day. And then sometimes it's more. Like, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of off.
I refuse to own a 6R35 now, which is
Well, either
yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's the accuracy like? Yes.
Yeah. Sam says I would be a Seiko flighty, very messy and unorganized at times. That's a good
Nice.
one.
Very good.
Hard to read.
Yeah.
But genius at making calculations. There you go. All right, Torrin, did you have a 5K pick? Did I miss it?
If I had to pick one under 5K, I
Yeah.
would probably go with a Breitling Aerospace.
Okay.
Because, again, I think it's a little understated for what it is, but it's overly complicated, just like me, in terms of all the complications. I don't know.
And I guess you're a bit musical, so you ding if you need to be dinged.
That's true. I can, yeah.
You
got
can
the alarm.
You can repeat the minutes.
You're right. There is a minute repeater in that.
Yeah.
These are awesome. I
They are.
love the whole idea of it. I love it.
Yeah, I had one. I regret selling it, actually, but it was a vintage one.
So the smaller case, like the 40 mil.
It was 40 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find myself one. That would be cool to own for a while. Okay. So guys, how are things going? Do you guys have any plans?
Wait, did you go?
Paul did, yeah.
Paul did? Yes.
He was the SBGB 245.
Oh yeah, how did I forget that?
Or were we gonna? Did you have another pick, Paul?
I mean, we could just chat about whatever. Like under $5,000, I'd pick a Soko and an 02 Carrera. I own both of them. You can get an 02.
So I got thrown
Carrera
off because you said Carrera at the sub.
A Carrera 39 millimeters, caliber 5. Then I have the 02, which is a step up. You know, it's a real deal integrated chronograph movement, column wheel, and like the tactile touch on the pushers is really awesome. Like it really is. Like it's a really, even like the Naked Watchmaker took one apart in Octavia and says modern watch techniques, and it's, if you like a machine finish and something that's just going to work in 168 components, and they're $3,500 used. That's a steal.
Yeah.
And then my Soko spring drive for $4,400 new blows my mind.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the end all say all on finishing, but at $4,400, I don't have anything. I haven't owned anything that comes close, including my OP39, which overall I think was a more balanced watch. But on details that make me excited, the Seiko just has those that pop more. But I still like an Explorer next to it, you know.
I think a lot of Grand Seiko really comes off that way, like all across the board. You know, like if you try to compare Rolex and Grand Seiko, you know, Rolex generally has the better product. Like the overall product is better on Rolex's end, but Grand Seiko has like those one or two key aspects where they excel really well in that matter to me more.
For sure.
With them.
But I wanted to throw that in, like, because for forever the 36 millimeter OP with the old minute track, which I really like. I like that font, numeral font. They were like $4,500. So I'm just going to pretend like it is real quick, okay? Because I do think like that 36 millimeter Rolex considering everything, brand cachet, every single thing you can. The fact that it's a simple movement, but it's also highly engineered. You could drop it off a second-story balcony and it would probably survive. Taking away all the brand image and everything, I think overall, an OP is always going to be a $5,000 watch to me. So, anyways, yeah, I think if it still was, and whenever the market corrects and everything, and then that's back at $5,000, that's pretty tough to beat if that ever happens again. So,
yeah. Do you think it'll ever go back to $5,000?
I was just going to say.
I don't know.
Is the market going to correct?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately.
I sold mine for $4,400 in 2020.
Yeah.
You said 2020?
Yeah.
July 2020.
Oh boy.
Hey, that's my birthday. I would have bought it off you.
It's a hard story to hear.
That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the watch journey, right?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's a watch, right? I mean, it's not my soul and my ego tied into my whole being.
It's not
my
a
model
career.
of my universe isn't destroyed because I don't own a Rolex. I'd like to have one, but I did call them on my birthday, and I talked to them for 4 minutes, and I think I said some things. Anyways, I lost a male end link on my Tag Heuer. I'd like to get a new one, but after this 4-minute conversation, I am probably not going to go to that AD that I waited a year for an Explorer from to try to get that end link.
Right.
So I kind of told them what I thought a little
No
bit.
way, you did?
I did after a year, and they told me I was waiting a year. So
yeah,
and I bought there before, and
Yeah,
yeah.
I hear you. Neff was asking where Paul Thorpe is when you need him. For any of you guys who might not know, Paul Thorpe actually commented after last week's watch suit where we kind of talked about, but we talked about his video. I had some strong things to say, and he wants to chat about it, which is really cool of him to do. I sent him a message. I haven't heard back. He is kind of super busy right now in Miami, so hopefully he'll back from him soon and set up a meeting, set up a chat, discuss what happened, my thoughts about why I thought he was rude, and if he can justify it and stuff like that. So yeah, that'll be fun. Kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not taking place in a boxing ring, right?
No, thankfully
Okay.
not. I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make
You'll
it.
be all right. You'll be okay.
I'm tall, and
You got reach. Yeah.
and
yeah,
I'm heavier than I look.
it's true. And ugly up close.
Yes.
So you put your game face on, and you get right in his face.
Mm-hmm. Let's scare him off. Clayton saying that's a dangerous comment. Sunday, bunch of fluff. Wolfie says he'd take his Soko over OP any day of the week in any universe.
All right.
Yeah.
Why not, Bill?
Yeah.
Today, Max from Watch Crunch released a very well balanced video about like why we shouldn't be comparing Grand Seiko to Rolex, or just like how they're different. So I thought that was
they are. But it's just been so prevalent lately, and I haven't gotten my take on it, so I just wanted to say that. You know? Yeah. But to me, like, I totally agree. Like, they're just different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you could have an Acura NSX, a Honda NSX, and a Porsche 911, and you didn't have to choose, I'd have both.
Yeah. I agree. If I could, if I could own a Rolex, if I could just go out and buy one, I might have by now. Maybe.
Well, until I can, they have my wrath. So that's just how that's going to go.
Galbo YKG says, I'm a Panda Daytona because Sanjay says I'm infinitely valuable. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, you are. I'd not bring you down to the level of a Panda Daytona, though. Come on. You're like a Jacques Dro, or something insane. I can't even, like a Dibatoon. Yeah.
That's a Captain Kirk watch. They're freaking amazing. God.
I learned who Captain Kirk was the other day.
This isn't known by everybody. Wow.
And who Bones is? Oh,
Yeah.
I
Oh
have
my
this
God.
question.
Okay, watch. I'm gonna stop you.
Okay.
Watch the Wrath of Khan. If you don't do anything I ever ask of you, okay. Most of them suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch the Wrath of Khan. That's actually like a great film, not just a Star Trek, a good Star Trek movie. It's like a great film. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, there was that picture of Kirk and Bones, right? My question was, is Bones a doctor? Because that would be the best name for a doctor.
Yes.
Is he? He's a doctor?
Yes. Of course. Yes. Of course
That's
he is.
great.
And you don't know Sanjay. You don't know who I'm. Okay. Like you should.
I know
think
Spock. Like I've
you'd
seen
enjoy
that before.
Spock. Yeah, I think you'd enjoy Spock. Yeah. Logical.
And
But
I think I
emotional.
know Data. Is it Data or Data or
Data.
Yeah.
Data? Is
That's
the-
next. That's yeah.
Okay.
We can talk. I can. Yeah. We can plan a course for you to learn all about Star Trek and why it's better than Star Wars. By why Star Wars is still awesome.
Yeah.
And you find out both.
Right. Seiko and Grand Seiko and Rolex, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Enough saying good Paul comment. Wow, he's a stand-up guy. He'll come on. He has opinions like everyone. Not always right. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. And he was really kind. And he even posted on his community tab and he shared the video of us chatting about him. So very, very kind. And he called our criticism constructive, which it was. It came from a place of respect. So he was very, very stand up, as I'd hoped he would be. So it's very good. Bruce says today Paul Thorpe went to Grand Seiko Boutique and said that the GS customer service humiliated. Seriously, he said that. Humiliated Rolex customer service.
I've had Rolex customer service experience, and it's excellent.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's different, right? Because you're not dealing with Rolex when you go to an AD. You're dealing with the AD, right?
I went to an AD.
Actually, no. I could see where he's coming from based on like stuff that he's talked about. Rolex like withholding dials and messing up services.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like when I bought my Explorer, they removed a link before I bought it, and then they I said, "Hey, this doesn't fit. Can I get an extra link?" And they're like, "Well, we'll see what we can do." And then they actually got me an extra link, and they said it took 2 weeks, but they just went behind the counter.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But that's an AD thing, right? It wouldn't be Rolex per se. Let's see. Chaz says, please do movie trivia. Resnan says, you were correct, sir. What watch is Captain Kirk and what is Spock?
Kirk is a Tag Heuer and Spock is a 9F Quartz.
Okay.
For sure.
So Spock is a robot too? Data is a robot, right?
No, Spock is a Vulcan.
Yeah, completely logical, but he's half human, so he has emotions that he has. It's a conflict, duality of man, dude. You gotta study this stuff.
Okay.
I mean, it's profoundly important, Sanjay.
Yeah.
No, it's not. cheesy 60s sci-fi TV show.
Right. So Vulcan, I'm guessing, is some kind of alien species?
Yes.
Okay.
And a planet, depending on what. Yeah, it's been destroyed in different universes, but
spoiler alert.
Oh.
He's not going to.
Okay. So.
No, I've watched it.
Is he like the only guy left of the Vulcan species?
Yeah, at some point.
At some point. But...
In the new Kanan, I think, yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, I mean, this is about, it's not about Star Trek, Sanjay. This is your show.
Well, but I have questions. I have questions. Well, okay. What is the life expectancy of a Vulcan? Like, is there
depends how nice they are. I don't know.
They do live longer than humans, but I don't.
So there's like 2,000 years in the future, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, year 2400 and stuff. Yeah, it's when the Earth has figured out like monetary needs or everything's gone. Like we solved all the problems. So now the goal is to explore the galaxy in a peaceful way. Yeah. So like Earth has found balance and peace. So the ultimate goal is to explore the universe.
To boldly go where no one's gone before.
Exactly. And have and hook up with green aliens that are hot. That happens too. So it's
7
not
of
good.
9.
Oh.
That's all I gotta say.
7 of 9. Yeah.
That sounds really boring, actually.
Not more boring than a $5,000 Seiko. But thanks, man. Hit me when it hurts.
No, I'm sure it's great.
highly interesting. Yeah. Is there anybody left here? We just started talking about Star Trek. I think the viewer count's like 3.
Okay. So, Torin, do you have anything coming up? Like any watch purchases or something?
Well, I'm trying to offload some watches just to recoup from like the wild holiday spending that I did getting the White Birch and the Lake Sua.
Yeah.
So
and the Tudor GMT.
Oh, and the Tudor GMT,
yeah.
So
you're not looking to pick anything up more recently?
No, I'm probably. Well, I kind of pre-ordered, so I'm probably going to purchase the new Traska Freediver.
Okay.
So Traska, the micro brand, the one that was featured on Teddy Baldessar's channel with Kevin O'Leary.
Yes.
Yeah, that minty diver. I'm going to try and pick that up.
Okay. The specific minty one. Whoa.
Yeah, that's the colorway I'm going for.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. How about you, Paul? Anything you got your eye on?
Man, like for me, like I'm really good with my like under 5K sports watches. I'm good.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to sell anything to get any further.
Okay.
Like, I really like my watches. And so I'm still with, so in the future when I'm able, to work and stuff like that, the next step for me is really like something handmade, artisan, manual wind, old school, maybe like more emotional connection than something so cold and clinical, because I really like cold and clinical. So, something a little more elegant.
You need that Seagull tourbillon.
No, I don't. No, that's like false elegance. That's like a bad, ugly signature on like wax paper. Ugh,
It's got a bead blasted dial.
I'm sold.
Go on.
Yeah. I mean, 75% off, right?
Really?
Like,
no, dude. I mean, yeah. If I want something like that, the gas station's got lighters and tons of that crap. So, it's like all in one big pile. I'll get a DVD too. Sweet.
Yeah.
A big gulp.
Let's see if I can actually find this. Yep, I found it. So let me share a screen. There you go, guys. Free advertising for Suggest. $689. Yeah. Look at that.
I mean, can you even imagine the owner of that, like meeting the owner of a breguet and being like, "You idiot." Like,
what are you saying?
Look what I got. You are an idiot. I mean, check this out.
Does your breguet have a tourbillon? Yeah.
Tourbillon to the max, bro. That's awful on every level. That's terrible.
I hear you. Well, I have some advice that I need. Okay. So I kind of talked about it on Clayton's podcast. I am so super tempted to sell the SBG Y003 right now. Not right now, but that's the Grain Seiko manual wound spring drive with the Sunray dial, like my watch.
Yeah. Yes.
I made the mistake of going on Chrono 24 just to see like what their estimate is.
They're going up in value.
Yeah, they are.
You can buy yourself an OP41.
Well, I don't want that. So I could sell this watch, right? And I could get a couple of other Grain Seikos, or I could sell this watch and another watch, or add a bit of cash and get the SBG W264. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the SBG W264.
Is that precious metal?
Yes, we saw it the other day at our AD, Torin.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah.
It is ludicrously priced, like absolutely insultingly priced. So this is it's got the 9S64, I believe. So manual hand wound, automatic. I mean manual mechanical hand wound.
There you go.
And it's the same movement that's in the SVGW 231. So basically a $4,000 Seiko, Grand Seiko, and it's got that Bob Standard movement in here. Basically, the price delta is because of the fact that this is rose gold, and that they're charging a lot of money for this thing. So I don't know. I
How much is
really
it?
love this pattern green dial.
What's the dimensions?
It is 38 and a half, I believe.
That's nice.
About 11 mil thick, so a bit thicker, but it's got an aggressive dome.
I just read Amon's comment.
yeah. This is the rose gold,
Yeah.
the rose gold stunner, not
Not
the
interested
yellow
anymore.
gold. So I don't know. I'm kind of in two minds about it. I'm not really.
Well, I can at least see your thought process, because to me, you're like kind of offloading one manual wound Grand Seiko for another one.
Yeah, and I have
Right.
spring drive covered with the Grand Seiko Winter.
Exactly. Yeah.
So right now I have 2 spring drives. I can just keep the Winter. I mean, it would crush me to sell the SPG Y003, but I've toyed with the idea a couple of times, and I feel like this thing might help me forget about it. I mean, look at that dial.
That's
like amazing. Yeah.
That's like yours in a different color, right? In a different metal.
Not exactly. Mine is a bit thinner.
Okay, it's a different movement.
Yeah,
The newer spring drive.
This one is automatic, or sorry, mechanical, just purely mechanical.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
This. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I got you. I get you.
Yeah.
And how much is it?
Can you see the case back on it?
Yeah. Let's see.
How much is it?
It is in Canadian 32,000 Canadian dollars.
Lord,
it's ridiculous. Oh, it's egregious. It's almost yeah.
But you could probably get a bit of a discount, eh?
Oh yeah.
No one's really picking it up.
Oh, look at the dial, man.
Look up Patek Philippe Calatrava for $30,000.
Yeah, I hear you, but
well, I'm gonna tell you it. So I'm gonna make you look it up.
Okay.
I don't hear you. No, but for real, I mean, this is really nice. But like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd get a Patek Philippe 30 grand or a Chopard. Yeah. That's where I'm at on Grand Seiko. I love them like you do, but not as much.
Chopard, yeah, I guess Chopard is pretty cool.
You see 1860 XPS Officer. I mean, with a honeycomb guilloche. I mean,
what am I looking for? Patek what?
Philippe Calatrava with the beautiful bezel, and yeah, even Chopard LUC 1860 XPS Officer. Actually, look that one up. That one's that'll blow your mind even more with the guilloche on the back. It has that flip cover on the case, so you get the best of both worlds. Yeah, Chopard LUC XPS Officer.
That sounds like a laptop.
1860. It does, like an HP, but it's it has a honeycomb, right? Yeah, you see that honeycomb.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get it with the Grand Seiko, but around these price levels, you can get these around like 22 grand.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's where my money's going, over the Grand Seiko. Sorry to interject. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no. That's great. It's good to have, ice water poured on you.
Sorry. That's not going to impress anybody. What are you doing?
Yeah.
The board is going to laugh you out of the room.
Yeah.
If you can get a good price on it, I support the Grand Seiko.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really. I feel like I've kind of, like, between the time I talked to Clayton and us talking, I feel like I talked myself off the ledge with the SPG Y003 and I really do like that watch. But well, I mean, if it's gonna keep climbing, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, it's a ridiculous price right now. So anyway, well, we'll see. Clayton really enjoys that watch. Let's go back a bit. I think I missed a few comments. Sarmad here says that he would be an Omega F300 Hummingbird tuning fork watch if he was a watch with the hummingbirds inside. Huh.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think you can
Look
skip
that
over
up.
Wolfgang's comments. They're not making any sense. Something wrong with his computer.
Let's check this out. Omega F300 Hummingbird. Cool. That is cool. I almost expected like an automaton, kind of like a Jacques Dro. If I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking Jacques Dro with their bird automaton. But yeah, very cool. I didn't know Omega did humming watches. Reinhardt's heading out for the night. See you, sir. Have a good night. Yeah, Gold Stunner. Wolfgang was actually really wanted to, really liked it. It's, I mean, Wolfie, you understand the prices are ridiculous on that thing. I don't know why they, but they can. I mean, it's within their right. Someone run over to Sanjay's car and padlock the trunk, like Mr. Bean. He does that. Okay. With the babble, do it.
See, babble. What does that even mean?
I think your AD's closed tomorrow.
Yes, they are. I don't think I'll do it. I like the SPGOI 003 too much. Peter is asking if I would wear it as much being gold. I wore a bronze watch for quite some time, the 80th anniversary Oris pointer date, and I don't mind the color, you know. A colored watch. I actually really like it on my wrist, seeing it on my wrist. So I'm actually kind of looking for that perfect bronze watch. Basically, I don't like the patination of bronze. I don't know what you guys think about patina and bronze. I really can't stand. I used to think it was really charming, but now I don't like it. So I'm looking for the perfect bronze aluminium. So like the copper aluminium alloys that don't patinate as easily. The copper tin alloys are the ones that Oris uses. Longines, I guess, based on what Amin was going through on his Legend Diver, it seems like the Longines uses copper aluminium alloy, which didn't patinate. So, but the Legend Diver is too big for me.
Helios does a beautiful bronze diver.
Yeah.
Like 39 or 40 mil. And their bronze is beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have a bronze watch that doesn't turn dirty, you know. And I don't want to keep cleaning it because you're literally stripping metal, right? Every time you clean it, because it's oxidizing, and then you're washing it away with lemon juice. That can only last what, 30 years? You know, what am I going to do in 30 years?
30 years, like try 3 months, it's gone.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I jumped down the comments. I'm sorry if I missed anything. MD Chaz says, Paul, ask Paul Thorpe about his decision. I'd love his take. Which decision? This decision. Oh, asking about the. Oh man, I would get a beating. I bet spending that much on Grand Seiko. Yeah. Peter says he loves the gold GS. Bruce G says we all need one gold watch, don't we? Hey, did you guys see the PRX that was two-tone? So Tissot is doing a two-tone PRX with real solid gold.
Really?
Oh, that's a big move.
Yeah.
Like bracelet too?
No, just the bezel. So it's a fluted bezel.
Okay.
They're fully leaning into like the Rolex flute here. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Let's see. Might be on their website. Oh man, can never find it. That's not it. Paramedic 80 gold. Come on. Oh, there it is with the brown dial. That's it. And I clicked out of the link. There it is. So this is it. The PRX Powermatic 80 brown dial, which I really like, and rose gold bezel, fluted bezel.
It's fluted, yeah.
Yeah, like
Interesting.
fully Rolex fluted, oyster quartz esque.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's modestly priced too. I don't quite know what the price was, but any thoughts?
Surprisingly, it works.
Yeah. Sam says Orz's bronze patina is very clean.
So
I didn't actually have that experience. My bronze patina was pretty splotchy and uneven.
Would you go for Oris like the 65s that have like the partial bronze, like on just on the bezel and like running through the mid links of the bracelet?
I would not like this watch if it had gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question about these two, the Powermatic. Speaking of plastic parts, don't these not in the I don't think in Certina and the higher end Hamiltons, but the lower end Powermatics, I think they have plastic and nylon parts. I'm almost sure of it.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Um,
And I know people love it. I know at these price points, that's all great and everything. Like it is a 80. They knock down the power to the beat rate, right? To get the 80 hours, which I never like. I mean, I don't like seeing a slower tick. I like full horsepower.
yeah.
They don't like a reduction in something, an increase in something, a reduction in another. Anyways, but I'm not a watchmaker. But anyways, yeah, it has the plastic parts. So like to me, and I get it. Like the Swatch Group developed this as a high power reserve and everything, but it's also a shared parts across platforms.
Yep.
Which is cheap. That's a cheap move. That's not like we give you something awesome.
Yeah.
We bumped the power reserve by knocking down the beat rate and then mass produced it and put plastic parts in it. So you can take a look at it that way too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's why, in a sense, Tissot has a bit of a muddied name. I guess
Kind of. Yeah, it does. And so like versus a micro brand, like when I know that, and if you get really nerdy about it, I know the Notice is hand assembled with a regulated 9015 that I'd rather have. They're both made in China. I hate to tell everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's not really a Swiss watch. That's a nice representation of what used to be a Swiss watch, sort of.
Just like Tag Heuer.
Tag Heuers are made in Switzerland, man, at one of the most modern factories there.
I know, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, but I know what you're saying. But like the misinformation is pretty stupid. Like what you think something is, it isn't quite in a lot of cases. Anyways, I'm sorry to go off on a tangent.
Oh no. Yeah, you make a valid point.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, do you know what the price is on that bad boy, Sanjay?
Well, let me check here. Actually, I'm not quite sure, but I think it was a very recent announcement. Yeah, there's no price here. It says buy online, but I don't have a price really. We'll have to look up a press release maybe after the stream. Sarmat says that these watches have a smooth second hand, so it doesn't mean that they actually have a hummingbird automaton. I got it. Cool. I got you. Okay, guys. So I'm just catching up on the chat here. Nav says it's extremely expensive for as little gold as you get. Okay. So the price is ridiculous.
2,300 Canadian for that. Buy a Carrera with a regular Solita, for God's sake. God. My God.
No
we should
way.
get a Carrera. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I would rather have a Carrera than
unless you work there for 30 years at Tissot and this is your retirement gift. You don't buy the you don't no.
I hear you. Oh man, 1850 is because didn't they do a gentleman, like a Tissot gentleman with a gold bezel?
That's a nice watch.
Yeah. Those are nice. And it was reasonable. Like the price was reasonable. Like
$750. That's a really nice watch to wear.
Yeah.
If you can't get afford an OP or something like that, like that's a great alternative.
I just think that they did really well with the PRX and now they're just milking it.
Yeah.
as they all do. Dude, I don't understand why you don't get I want a Zenith Defy Classic with a black or gray dial. As a car guy, it blows my mind. There's not color options, and people, it's like they'll release a gray dial and the internet will explode. Like, why wasn't there always a black, white, red, orange, and some sunbeam yellow color option to begin with? Like, quit holding me back. Anyways, I want my gray Defy Class.
I hear you. Blackberry Explorer says loves having Jim Carrey on the show. That's a pretty high praise there for you, Paul. We gotta have Jim Carrey on more often.
Sorry, animated. My bad.
All right, guys. Well, do you have anything coming up this week, Torin? Anything going on in your channel?
I am hoping to release probably later this week, like an owner's review of the Grand Seiko SLGA 007, the Lake Sua.
Yeah.
Because I've owned it for a month now, and like, spoiler alert, like that spring drive, it hasn't even like deviated a full second, and it's been running since I purchased it. Like, it's insanely accurate.
Yeah, I believe you. That's great to hear. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Paul, anything going on?
I'm modifying my car.
Cool.
And then looking, just researching watches, man. I'm going to take some time. I can't quite afford anything right now, and I'm just going to keep looking until I can.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
For me, we are not going to be doing Watch Soup tomorrow. Just holding off, just to hear back from Paul Thorpe. And it's been an absolute disaster of a week at work. Really long days, and I'm way behind on my YouTube watch list. So, although I mean, if we wanted to, we could probably still do a Watch Soup. But I'd like to have, if at all possible, I'd like to have the conversation with Paul Thorpe just right after, the Watch Soups are concurrent. That would be good. So yeah, other than that, maybe if you guys want to hang out, we can do that tomorrow. But let me know. Other than that, guys, it was great chatting with you. Thanks so much, Paul, for joining in. Torin,
yeah, thank you.
We got to play that game again sometime, because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
Maybe when way more people are available, we gotta do it again. And we gotta do the we did this $1,000, I think, $1,000 to $5,000 watch buying, so imaginary money watch buying spree. We gotta do that again. That would be fun, because the last time we did that was like 3 months ago or something crazy. But yeah, anyway, guys, have a great night. In case I don't see you tomorrow, have a great week ahead. And remember, guys, you are infinitely valuable, just like what was that watch?
Rolex Daytona.
Just like a Rolex Daytona. All right, guys, have a great night.
Cheers.